Hi YouTube, it's me, your favorite vlogger. Sorry, I look kind of musty today because I just got home from work. But today we're going to be trying the most expensive food I've ever eaten my whole entire life, and that is Mr. Beast burgers. So if you guys don't know, this guy on the internet, his name is Mr. Beast. He fills up pools with 3 trillion Orbeez, gives away millions of dollars, and buys everybody Lamborghinis.
Today, I'm going to be giving my 40 million subscriber all 40 of these cars. We have a Porsche.
This is the most expensive food I've ever eaten my whole entire life. For 2 things, it was $20.50. So today we're going to be seeing if it's as good as everybody's claiming it to be. So I got a grilled cheese, literally most expensive grilled cheese I've ever bought my whole entire life. I think, honestly, oh my god. It smells so good. I'm gonna keep the sticker because I'm gonna keep the packaging from my greasy grilled cheese. No, because I feel like it's in a couple of years, it's gonna be worth a lot of money. Oh my god, wait. I'm so excited. I don't know why. I feel like I just spent so much money on food, but I'm very... Ooh. Oh my god, it looks like a pancake. Right? I could have made this at home for $2. I'm not gonna lie, but it's Mr. Beast, so it's hype, you know? Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna try it together. I love Mr. Beast. I'm about to drag him. No. I think Mr. Beast is one of the greatest YouTubers out there. He literally does so much for charity. How can you hate him? But I'm not gonna lie, I could have made this at home for $2. It's not that good. It's kind of cold. But it's isn't his fault. Also, I understand him not wanting to open up restaurants, which I think is really responsible because we're in the middle of the world pandemic, so I think it's smart that he's only doing DoorDash. But I am 100% gonna sell this bag for $300 on eBay one day. Oh my god, I have a story time for you guys. I got robbed yesterday. Anywho, I love how I went from drag. This is so bad. It's not bad. It's just not warm. But I like how the bun is inside out. You can't have my $18 grilled cheese, lucky. Anyways, I'm robbed, right? Literally, I don't even know how to explain the story because it's so the other day, so basically how to explain is at my work, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm Jeffree Star today. Okay. So I make tips at my work, right? Super fun. You know, who doesn't like free money? So basically, we have a tip jar at my work. A lot of people tipped me one day for some reason. Somebody tipped a 20 and then some older man came in and tipped 2 5s. And then some other lady came in who happens to be my mom and tipped me a 5, which my mom never tips me, so that was kind of shocking. And then a bunch of people tipped me 1s. I'm not saying I'm a psychic, but I have a pretty good intuition. And there was a lot of, there's 20s in there, so I took them 20s out and some of the 1s out because I'm I don't know, I feel somebody's going to steal from me. And I would go on a whole 3-hour rant about my psychic, coincidences I've had in my life where I've predicted things that have happened in my life. I predicted things that have happened in other people's lives, and everybody always tells me wow, it's so crazy, you told me that was gonna happen and I told you it would never happen, and then it happened, and I'm yeah. Anywho, I had a feeling somebody was gonna rob me. These 2 girls come in. They're probably 13, 14, they're young. I'm gonna start making my grilled cheeses this with the bun on the... Okay, anyways, robbed, right? So my tip jar is thriving today. I probably had $60 in tips. Thriving. For the first time in my waitressing career, people liked me. Anywho, these girls come, right? They come in and they order. So I go to get their drinks, right? And I come back and I notice while they're waiting for their food that the tip jar doesn't look as... What am I doing? I hate myself. I'm sorry. It doesn't look as full, right? This is so over dramatic. It's literally $20 that they took. But I came home and cried over it, okay? I noticed that and I thought, I'm oh, they probably didn't steal money from me. They probably tipped me and pushed it down, right? That's what I was thinking. How sweet. They tipped me $1. And I was that's really nice of them. So anyways, they're acting really sus. They kept being I wonder if our food's almost ready. And the one girl looks and is should we just leave? Acting really sus. And so I'm did they steal? Because they kept looking over at me, and I was just cleaning the countertops, doing my own thing, you know, in my own world. And I was I started to think it, but I didn't want to because I'm that's so rude to judge somebody. My hair looks so bad because I tried to put purple shampoo in it, for 2 hours, and it just left it. So I'm sorry. I can't focus on a story. After they leave, again, just so sus. So they leave, and anyways, it's the end of my shift. I'm counting my tips, and I'm like, there was like 4 5s in there, right? There was like no 5s, and there was just like some 1s. It hit me then that it was them, because, you know, pretty obvious. It was like gone after they left, and yeah, I came home and I cried about it. I'm not gonna lie, I cried because that was like $20 or more dollars, and you know, it could have bought me another Mr. Beast sandwich, but they took it instead. And that really fucking annoyed me, because, you know, I'm not a saint or anything, but I would never steal anything from anybody. Like, I don't care if it's literally like a dime, like, I will never steal from you, because that is just so, like, you don't know what somebody else is going through, you know? But anyways, that was the time I was robbed. Really interesting story. Oh my god, this is such a, I forgot I ordered a cookie too. Honestly, food review is like, could I have made this at home for $2? Yes, but is it bad? No. Like, whoever came up with this whole flipping the bun thing is a freaking genius. But the only reason this kind of bad is because it's like cold, which I don't think is his fault at all. Like, that's DoorDash's fault, but like, it's good. Like, I'm happy. The other day, literally today, I was driving to work, and like, you know how sometimes you're driving and you like forget to shut your car door? I did that today, and the thing started like going off, and I didn't know what to do because all of the lights were green, and I'm like, oh my god. So I locked the door because I was scared it was like just gonna fly off and I was gonna die, and I'm like, oh my god, like, would this be the best clickbait? Yes, but like, I was so scared. And then I came to a red light and I got to fix it, but I was like literally like crying, like sobbing on my way to work, being like, this is it, like, it's gonna fly off and then the car is gonna flip. Like, I thought I was gonna die. I'm trying to think of what else has happened in the past couple of weeks. I always have stories from my work. Like, there's just so many weird people there. Like, the other day, this guy came in and he was like, when California has a huge earthquake and breaks off into the ocean, I'm gonna be the voice of sanity for LA. And I was like, what? And he was just like, when the earthquake hits and everybody's in LA freaking out, they're gonna hear this voice. He's like, I've been practicing my voice. And everybody's gonna hear it and they're gonna be like, that's the voice of sanity. And I'm gonna save everyone. And I'm gonna get an award or something for it. And he showed me his voice that he was practicing for like this huge earthquake that's gonna happen. And I'm like, are you like from the future? Like, should I be concerned? I don't know. Super weird. I didn't really know what to think, but I was like, all right, bro, like, if there's ever an earthquake and I hear this voice of sanity, I'm just gonna start laughing. Like, if I heard that man, I'd be like, huh, he told me like 5 years ago. Really weird thing about my work is, I don't know if anybody's into conspiracy theories, but I'm really into them. So I started working there in like May, June. And so people used to come in a lot and ask like what time it is. Or I've had a couple of people ask what day it is or what day of the week it is. Which you're like, okay, like, what time is it? And what day of the week, or what, you know, like, it's normal, like, questions, I guess, but it happened a lot. And so I have this conspiracy theory that there's like a bunch of time travelers and like the portal of like time or whatever is somewhere near my work, because I swear it happens like once or twice a week. Somebody comes in, it's either what time it is, what like day it is, or what the date is. Somebody hasn't asked what the year is. That's what I'm waiting for. Is if somebody asks what year is it, I'm gonna be like, where are you from? If I met a time traveler, I don't know what I would do. I want to know my future, honestly. Like, that's the whole thing, is I don't know if I'd rather go back in the past and fix mistakes, or if I'd rather see my future. Because I feel like if you go back in the past and you fix your mistakes, you're not going to learn from them. Because you already, like, you learn from your mistakes, you know? So what if you go and you fix all of them and then you come back to, like, where you are now, but you haven't learned? Or even grown as a person, where I feel like if you jump into the future, I don't know, maybe I'll just be richer. I don't really know, but that wouldn't be bad. If I ever get famous on this app, I'm gonna come out with a coffee shop. Oh my god, Keira's Coffee. And it's just gonna be like coffee with like 8 shots of espresso in it. Anyways, okay, next up we're gonna try our cookies. I can't believe they gave me 2. Oh, really good. This is everything. This is the best cookie I've ever had in my whole entire life. It was worth the money. That was so good. I would not buy it again because I'm poor, but like, that was amazing. Great experience. I mean, like, I loved it. It was kind of cold, but like, it was still good. Anyways, I hope you guys all like this little mukbang video. I love you all so, so, so much. And I will see you guys all soon. Okay. I love you. Bye. Bye. What was that? Okay, bye.